Sue, Eric Davis, Haydocy Airstream, welcome home. We're talking today about the 19-foot flying cloud. First of all, thank you for your business. I'm going to do a walk around, then we'll get inside, do a little more of a detailed look at the interior. But the bottom line is, Sue, this is something that is not only a very compact and efficient machine, but rolling down the road from the standpoint of that new vehicle that you just purchased. You got that monster truck to handle this. Let's just say I'll call that the perfect marriage. Because when it comes right down to it, on the 19-foot flying cloud, about 70% of the weight of this thing is from the floor level down. And with the low silhouette, the tow vehicle that you have, let's just say, not only are you going to be able to handle that, it's going to be fun. That's what this is all about. We're going to start up front here with all the fun stuff. This is all, I call this the sunglasses. This would be Lexan, Mylar. This is all the bulletproof plastic stuff. So what happens here is that I can set that awning, if you will, wherever, and it's all gasketed. The interior window in this is all tempered glass, and it's a jalousie type window. What that basically means is I've got, what, 3 or 4 feet of air that's moving through this entire unit. And the fact that I have these UV protected sunglasses just makes for a very clean silhouette. Starting up front with all the business. Obviously a 2 5/16 inch ball is going to be utilized here with the Barker power system. Now, this is an electronic leveling system, but also when you are backing the truck up here and we latch onto that trailer, we will literally lift the 2 units up, both the trailer and the back of the truck, by utilizing this electronic jack, which will help us with our weight distribution to even everything out on a level playing field. And when we install that system, we are within a 1/4 inch of dead level. It also helps you look good. So you have the electronic leveling system here, which has LED lighting. You've got a leveler on top, and of course it is all electronic, the push of a button. You have the beautiful brushed aluminum cover for dual 30-pound tanks. You've got 60 pounds of propane. That's going to keep you off the planet for quite some time. 60 pounds is the same amount that we're seeing on some of our 30-foot Airstreams. So that's a lot of propane. So, and it is, by the way, it's an automatic switchover on this. When you leave here from us, you're going to have full propane tanks. You're going to be ready to go camping. Your spare tire drops down from a cradle underneath the front of the trailer. What's cool about that is no UV light on that spare tire. It is a full spare. There's no hardware to hold it. It just drops out of its cradle. But because you are buying that new Airstream, you get that 24/7 roadside assistance called CoachNet, which basically has got you covered for the next 2 years. That is confidence rolling down the road. Also, you have dual deep cell batteries. This is the smallest Airstream made with dual batteries, which also allows us to put into play a 1,000 watt inverter system. What that means, Sue, if you're doing the Wally Bayam Caravan Club and you're at the fairgrounds, you've got to be that weekend warrior thing going on where I can exist for 3 days and I can even plug in 110 appliances to make that whole system work for me. Beautifully accomplished. Then what you also have here is a quick disconnect propane port. What that's going to allow you to do is to plug in that cute little gas grill. You can certainly backflow into the system. You can also maybe a space heater. It gives you an additional resource to utilize your 60 pounds of propane at the clip of a quick disconnect port. Very cool. Then you have the fun stuff. This is all stainless steel. This is going to, I call it the jewelry of the Airstream. But above and beyond that, it's here for a purpose because stainless steel, aluminum. It's going to be polished and buffed out, and ultimately, if you're running down the road with this Airstream forever, I can replace these when I go to resell and also get some of that wonderful money back that you're spending. So once again, sunglasses, the stainless steel. As we work our way around, this is where you see some fun stuff. First of all, your freshwater resource is locked. No one has access to your potable water. Very cool. And of course, unlike the Sport Series, when moving to the 19, I have a dedicated black water and a dedicated gray water tank. So along with my fresh water, all of this can be monitored from an inside panel. I'm going to just quickly point out my running lamps. My running lamps on my Airstream will all be LED lighting. That's the cool thing also about the Flying Cloud series. Inside LED, outside LED. Your port for your furnace. This is a forced air propane furnace. Keeping in mind, I don't come outside to light any pilots. That's a beautiful thing. Everything is done at the touch of a button. In moving to the Cloud series, this is the, if you will, the cool thing about Airstream. Everything is riveted. This is all buck riveted windows, buck riveting for all of the seams. You have your overhead dump valve for your fan, which still allows all that access. Undermount here, I'm going to have a additional receptacle for my sewer hose, meaning that I don't have to carry my sewer hose within the confines of my travel trailer. Cool thing. Also, outdoor shower, hot and cold running water. This is for hosing off the kids, grandma. If the dogs are here, it's at my, and it is a full wand, just like the interior shower. So I have it duplicated on the outside. Now, one of the cool things about this travel trailer is right here. This is the exterior wrap awning, done in Sunbrella fabric, which is all sewn on the bias. Airstream by design will be 7 to 10 degrees cooler in the summer, 10 to 12 degrees warmer in the winter. But what this is going to do is extend the life of appliances, and also when you're out there, it's going to keep everything. And by the way, a little step stool, or of course with my awning wand, this is just very easily accomplished. Then we have the guts here. We have LED lighting on our 30 amp service. We have an interior, this is a regulated flow of water into my travel trailer, meaning it's regulated to 65.5 PSI. I don't have to buy an external regulator. Everything is flush and cool with Airstream. This is your Blackwater flush system, which working in tandem with your outside plumbing will give you, I guess, the clean hands thing and keep that Blackwater tank flushed. Don't want to miss pointing out the forged aluminum wheels on a Dexter axle system. This is the best of the best. This goes to rolling down the road with confidence, but also this axle system that's employed here, Airstream started using like in the mid 60s. This really goes to, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because it's that cool. You also have an outside receptacle here for both satellite and cable. So once again, from the meat and potatoes of this thing right here, it's all at your fingertips, and it's all probably the best of the best. Come on around. So we have you have a rear awning over our back window, which by the way also has that 3-position tempered glass. Your flush system on the new mounts that go into a lighted cavity. So I have a lighted cavity that is done with all diamond plate and insulated, frankly, Sue, a little better than the overall travel trailer itself. Everything, once again, is LED. Then you have some of my favorite stuff. You have a trunk. I love the trunk because that's going to give you the opportunity to store your hoses, maybe additional extension cords. You have, but you don't have to bend over that far. That receptacle is right at your fingertips. Plus the bumper looks cool. You have this wonderful awning. This is a zip-D awning with a 3-position so I can drop it, given the fact I want to do something with rain. And once again, the awning on all of the Airstream product, this is where you're going to be spending your time. This is kind of the cool factor. You have, once again, more of these outside jalousie type windows. We've talked a little bit about how an Airstream is constructed. First of all, you have a fully welded frame that has the people protector, the kid and the dog protector. When an Airstream door shuts, Sue, it shuts. Then notice here the radius with the opaque windows still letting more light in. And once again, when that door shuts, that's all about an Airstream. And it captures then the screen door and locks into place. Exterior LED lamps which light the entire area. And then of course, notice up on top, you have these are the fun things. You have LED lights that are on a rheostat. New, of course, for 2016, so that's the cool factor. Once again, Sunbrella fabric, shows no mold, shows no mildew, and because it's an Airstream, a single step into this beautiful travel trailer. Come on in, let's check out the Cloud. As you enter the Cloud, of course, what catches your eye first is going to be all the light that pours in, certainly the beautiful maple cabinetry, but everything is at your fingertips, Sue. You have your battery disconnect. And the Airstream is kind of common sense. When they approach this, it's in either the use or the store position. Then you have all of your lighting. You have your outside awning lighting, and then you have also, everything is all LED and it's all on in a rheostat. Then you have your two outside plugs. Right away, what you're going to see, first of all, panoramic windows throughout. You have the beautiful tone-on-tone white laminate surfaces. This is that beautiful cashew ultra leather. The bottom line here is that it will breathe, it will adapt to your body temperature. There's no hot sticky in the summer, no cool slick in the winter. And then look at all the storage that wraps. You start here with your Clarion sound system. Sue, I don't know what it is, but guess what you got? You got a subwoofer. I got no idea what a subwoofer is, but you got one. And along with that, you're going to have your Blu-ray player, your additional ports here for your USB charging ports, and then an integrated USB port that will allow me to plug in any of my devices, stream them throughout the travel trailer. You have also a Bluetooth microphone here. That allows me to sync my phone with my trailer. I can answer calls. If I'm in the bathroom, I get a call, I'll still be able to have a great conversation with them on the speaker system. The dual dinette here drops into place, so it allows me to just create either a lounge or certainly a sleeper for two people. Once again, the panoramic windows wrap, and we move our way to the galley. What happens first, though, is this is kind of the brains of the operation, Sue. These are the sea level tank monitors, which we have found to be very consistent. But you'll check your battery here, your fresh water, your gray water, your black water, which are all in percentages. And then what's also here is my water pump. So once again, while I'm utilizing my water source, everything is at my fingertips. What else I have here is my inverter system. What that allows me to do, I have a second set of outlets that are placed strategically throughout the platform, which allow me to plug in those additional devices. What am I plugging in? Well, maybe my computer. I have that coffee maker I want to get plugged in. I'm doing work on my iPad. I've got to make sure that it's charged. I have a secondary set of 1,000 watts of power to each individual outlets. Loose side cutting boards for deep well stainless. You've got the sprayers. I've got my European overhead vent for my range, but what's great is I still have access to all of that space in here, which is beautiful. 3-burner range. This allows me to do I got a high output, 2 additional, and certainly I have the combination of the oven with my 3 output, and then you have the fun stuff which would be all of the storage that comes with the Airstream. So with that, I move to my galley area, which I have the big HD LED TV, which literally can pivot to whatever portion that I want to use it to, and then of course can lock into place. My refrigerator is that beautiful Dometic smart refrigerator. What I mean by that is it has a brain. It allows me to set an automatic setting, and if I'm plugged into shore power, when I remove that shore power, it will automatically switch to my propane resource. Then when I get to my campsite and I plug back in, automatically switches back to my preferred resource, which of course is going to be electric. Now, some of the fun storage items are going to be a lot of cubicle storage up on top, and then of course I have my pantry storage, undermount storage, and then I move to my wardrobe, which has additional LED lighting on the inside and great amount of space for additional storage. And then we move to, if you will, the master bedroom, which allows me to close off if I'm bringing that additional set of people with me. I still have a little bit of my pride. In fact, I can shut off completely my master bedroom from the front of the trailer. I've got this beautiful vanity, which has got overhead mirrored surfaces, and also all the brains of my travel trailer, except for my computer up front, is done right here. That is my overhead AC unit, which, by the way, if we look at this beautiful cap of this travel trailer, that jet engine no longer sits within the frame. We now have that ducted AC, which will allow me to move that air to whatever part of this trailer I would like it to be. Also, the big plus, Sue, about the 19-foot Flying Cloud are going to be dual fantastic fans. If I open up all of this air through my back of my trailer, through the front of my trailer, and I got these fans going, I'm just going to have a tremendous amount of air moving around. These are all the pillow top mattresses, and I have additional storage undermount here, which incorporates all of the bins from Airstream. So once again, Airstream does the right thing when it comes to their organization. I have my vanity here, and the bottom line is I now can move into my... Now I'm a big guy, and I've got all kinds of room in my shower here. I've got a self-wicking shower door, the ability to turn my wand here on and off, and I still have room to change my socks within the confines of my bathroom, along with the beautiful ocean air shades and certainly the porthole windows. So once again, plenty of room in the bathroom. See you later, Sue. Sue, I want to thank you once again for reaching out to myself, to Haydocy. I know you're going to enjoy that ride down the road with the Wally Byam Caravan Club International, and certainly in one of the better platforms that Airstream has on the planet, behind that beautiful new truck. I want you to, number one, enjoy the journey, but certainly happy camping. If you need me, give me a shout out. It's eric@haydocy.com is my email address, and then you can reach me via phone at area code 614-279-8880. Give me a call. Let's talk Airstream.